Hello everyone, how we doing today? I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday evening. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope the weather's been not too terrible. But I can't even speak where y'all are. We've had interesting weather this week, so hope it's at least okay for you guys. We are going to be back with some more SHUTEN order, specifically the Ministry of Justice route. The TLDR, you could say, of last time is basically, we went... Ignore the TLDR of the route so far, I should say, not the main plot. We went to like a manor to read a will, and someone died. And now anyone left after, was it 48 hours? It was like, maybe it was 72, I don't remember. 1 to 3 days, like, will get their cut of the will. So it's kind of a battle royale murder mystery as of right now. Blue Dash, hi! I haven't picked up this game yet, but I remember hearing the translations weren't great at launch. Have they improved? Also, hi. I also vaguely heard about that, but I did not pick up the game at launch, nor play it at launch, so I don't have a basis of comparison. I think the translation is... not much has stuck out to me so far, at least in my playthrough. There's been some... like confusion on the main character being referred to with like he him pronouns when she's a girl, but I've heard that's a translation thing maybe, so I'm not entirely sure on that, but that's the only thing that's really stuck out to me so far, but we'll see. Hopefully they've been fixing that. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. We kind of ended last time on reading off the will and establishing an alibi for the maid person. But yeah. Alright, let's go ahead. Let me just double check my stuff. Okay. And go ahead and hop on over to the game screen. Okay. I think that'll be okay. Maybe turn it down a smidgen more. Yeah, well, I'll keep an eye on the volume levels. Okay. Let's just hop right on in, methinks. Okay. The will was finally read. Only 4 inheritors were named: Yuichi, Tsukijiro, Seiso, and Mizuno. Again, I am so sorry if I pronounce these wrong. Of that, oh shoot, sorry, what'd she say? Where's my history? Oh well. Oh, there it is. Of that group, if they're alive by midday 2 days from now, they will inherit the family's fortune. Seiso is already out of the running, so only 3 remain. I wonder why Kiyomasa Kukuri wrote such a will. Okay, cool. Cool. It was clear that this would become a bloodbath, and yet... I wonder if we'll make it to the day after tomorrow without anything bad happening. Surely! Nipples seem very shallow and superficial. So, Rei Shimobe, the inheritance will remain in limbo until at least the day after tomorrow. Which, of course, means we'll have to stay here and watch over things until then. But it's only 48 hours. If you sleep through it, it'll pass soon enough. Don't we need to, like, get him to confess to our murder or something, though? Like, we're on the clock, too. I don't think it'll be that simple. One of them's already dead, and we still don't know who did it. The killer might not be on the island anymore, you know? They might have already crossed the bridge and fled to distant lands. Maybe he did it. It's possible that they were the one who made the bridge collapse, so no one could follow them. But we weren't there, so probably not. Still. I see. Now that you mention it. So you're saying that Seiso wasn't killed for money and it was all a coincidence? If it was just a thief or someone with a grudge, then this had nothing to do with the will. I mean, it's possible, but considering the timing, this murder can only be related. I was just talking about possibilities. It's best not to dwell on these things. Even if you did solve this case, there's nothing in it for you. That is true. Other than, what, justice? Just focus on getting through the next 48 hours. That way, things will be easier for us. I wonder... Now see, if I was writing this, that's probably where I would take the theme. Is, even though he's the Minister of Justice, he'd be like, there's nothing in it for you. Why do you care about the case? And we have to be like... It's about the justice of it, get it? Because it's the Ministry of Justice route, and we teach the Minister of Justice about justice. That's how I'd do it, but we'll see what direction they take it. You're right. Besides, what you really want is information about that other incident, correct? If you mess up about here, I can't even speak. If you mess about here, you may end up as the next target and die a meaningless death. Maddie, hello! Have you been to the SHUTEN Order streams? I don't remember, but we're investigating a murder, kind of. Anyway, I'm going to take a stroll in the gardens. If you need me, just call out. Mr. Shimobe? Why would you try to cover for someone like me? I warned you not to get involved with me, remember? Oh, whoa, I did not even read those choices. What did I say? As the witness, I have to? Okay, sure. But as the witness, I have to right any wrongs. With things as they are now, I'm afraid something not very nice will happen to you, Mr. Shimobe. What? I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid that another person might die. Mizuno, you... Oh god, okay. We're just being aggressive. What are you doing? I'm just educating our maid here. Is there anything wrong with that? Might I ask that outsiders keep their nose out of Kukuri family business? You don't need to hurt her, though. Yeah. Huh. Are you about to tell me that this goes against the doctrines? Like I said, I'm educating her, not beating her. The quickest way to make a maid remember her place is to make her body remember. That is so fucked up. Can we kill this guy next? Mr. Shimobe, please understand that Master Yuichi doesn't do this every day. This is all my doing. He's not a heretic, so please don't misunderstand his actions. Again, they speak of doctrines and heretics. Oh, I just don't get what these people are so afraid of. Mizuno, there's cleaning to do. Get up. You're still technically a potential inheritor, right? Try to do something useful so you don't shame us in front of society. Normally, someone like you would have been fired by now. Please forgive me. Ow. Are you alright, Miss Mizuno? I think I sprained it. Doctor. Ah, Shiratori. Perfect timing. Could you look at Miss Mizuno's ankle for her? No, bye. That'd be so funny. Oh, my medical fees. Excuse me? If she's willing to pay me 90% of the Kukuri fortune for my expertise, then I'll look at her. For a sprained ankle, bruh? What are you talking about? I'll be fine. I can stand. Hurry up, you useless lump. Right. I'm sorry. And you. An impartial witness, huh? I just see you as something in my way. Keep your nose out of this. Got it? Wow, I have never seen such a cast of unlikable characters. Jeez. I wish everyone would hurry up and die. This guy was my #1 suspect at the moment, but we'll see. I don't like you. They're all so horrible. Why don't we just use the power of God and send them flying? Ah, so you were listening to that. Come on, just pray already. Let's go, let's go. There's no reason to keep people like that alive. They haven't even done anything that egregious. They've just been completely, like, useless. I want to see them go flying! Is that something an angel should be saying? How would we explain that to Inugami, though? He'd definitely get suspicious and run off. All you can do is spend the next 47 hours staying quiet and not drawing attention. I don't know if I trust the angels completely, but if you don't end this, then you won't be able to question Inugami about anything. Can I try to find Seizo's killer by using the power of God? You're already using it. Huh? Oh, you mean revelation. I was more imagining a power that would instantly give me the culprit's name. You should already be hearing God's whispers to you. You just don't understand them. Which is why you need to gather evidence, to understand what God is trying to tell you. So, no matter what, I still need to investigate, or I won't figure anything out, right? So there are no other maids in the mansion? Apparently. I guess so. As far as I know. On this entire island. Exactly! You still have time before the next meeting, so why don't you do that while killing time? Not the best time for that analogy, but you say that, but where should I start? How about looking into the victim himself? We still don't know a thing about Seizo Kukuri at all. Once we know more about him, we might find a new lead. Ah, that makes sense. Thanks for the advice, Mikotoru. Hey, what about me? Hello? Praise me too! We'll be off then. We don't want you to be put on the suspect list. Ah, right. Just where are they hiding? This implies other people can see them, but like... I don't know. Ah, Domon. Yes? Do you need something? So, I'd like to ask you about the victim, Seizo Kukuri. You know something, don't you? What something do you mean? Young Master Seizo would also me when words, would often leave the lake to have fun on the outside. So much so that he was rarely here at all. So he was a pleasure seeker. Anything else? I can't say much more, Mr. Detective. If they knew I'd talk to you, I'd be sent away from here. Well, I'm here. I should ask him about something else. Okay. Himself. Still ask about himself. Domon, how long have you been working here? Well, yes. I've worked here since the master's company became successful, and he built this place. Which would mean you know everything about the Kukuri family, then? Of course not. I don't know anything. Me when I lie. Okay. Never mind, I guess. I guess the obvious lie isn't important, and maybe he's not lying, but like, how was I supposed to know that? As you can probably see, I'm just a good-for-nothing blockhead who can't do anything. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care for the snap mechanic. At least, I don't like that it punishes you for getting it wrong, especially when there's such little indication. What kind of person was Kiyomasu Kukuri? Of what, like, is worth pressing and what is just gonna lead to a dead end. He was a great man. I'm not the smartest, so I don't really get it, but the master was called the Alchemist of SHUTEN. He created his own compounds and used them to make completely new medicines. It was all thanks to his ingenuity and hard work that his company took off. How about him as a person? He never really smiled, but he had the kindest heart. I owe my life to him. He let me, a single man without family or anything, work for him this long. Oh, Master, why did you have to leave before I did? If he had ordered me to, I would have laid down my life in an instant. Did anything strange happen in the days leading to his death? Well, the Master was bedridden with this illness, but more recently, he'd been looking a lot better. Especially the day before he passed, he'd gone on a walk around the mansions and gardens. See, all of that sounds important for me to press about. But I know if I press about some of it, it's gonna be like, I don't know why I did that. He had been bedridden, but suddenly got better? I wonder why. Okay, I'll press on better then. That kind of seems to be. He was healthy enough to walk around this mansion? No, his health was as bad as always, but apparently he'd taken some medicine that he'd been keeping and was feeling great. Medicine that he'd been keeping, huh? Yes, apparently it worked on anything, but the side effects were nasty. Even so, I hope the Master was able to walk around his mansion one last time. One last time. The day before his death, he was roaming around the mansion. Okay. Let's ask about the will, I guess. What do you think about the will? I'm not very smart, so I don't get it. Why is this happening? The 3 young masters and master's maid, Mizuno, all get a fair share, right? I just don't understand why the young masters are so angry. What do you think about Miss Mizuno's name being listed and not your own? Oh, I could never inherit. The master has already been too kind to me. Okay, I guess that was it. Sorry for asking you so many questions, but you were very helpful. Mr. Detective, please make sure young Master Seiso's killer gets what's coming to them. He was a playboy, sure, but he wasn't a bad person. If you want to know more about him, why don't you see his room? I'll show you where it is. Yes, absolutely. Please. I guess you could say this is our merge mansions. No, that doesn't work. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I'm not there with the joke yet, but I'll get there. Oh, this is interesting. Thank you, Domon. It's no problem. Just don't tell anyone I showed you where it is. I don't want anyone getting angry with me. Don't worry. Detectives are known for keeping secrets. Thanks. I'll be going now. Blessed be the SHUTEN order. You look like a real detective now! Way to go! Whoa, that scared me. You always appear out of nowhere. Where of... Never mind. You need to be careful not to take your eyes off Inugami. He is our target, don't forget. I know that. Alright. Okay. It does at least refill my little trust gauge, but... This. A password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously? Oh, there's something stuck here. Is this a note that Seiso left? It has some numbers written on it. What do they mean? Okay, well maybe if we use our eyeballs... They're seriously gonna make me snap for this? Pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass, as in password? Good job, Ray. You get a cookie. I don't know, but that's pretty lax of him to have it written here. Although, I find the simpleness of the password to be more worrying. Alright, well, 50% right there. Alright, what else looks like it's... Is there anything in the fire? Oh, it's a TV. But it was expensive, probably nothing. Earn like a man, 10 ways to get rich, certified charismatic. His bookshelves represent his personality, apparently, but these are all such shallow titles. I might check that out later, but... what's on the... There's so much jewelry all over the floor. They all look like brand items, but money doesn't buy taste, huh? An iPad? Or a phone. Okay, so that's the phone password. Is this Seizo's tablet? Yeah, I know the code. Some snapping requires set evidence to execute snapping. Okay. Yippee! Don't tell me that this is the password. You stuck the password right next to it? People that stupid really exist? Just let me try it out. It worked. Oh, stupid people really do exist. This helps. People being stupid makes our job so much easier. Oh, this is his messenger. Wait, is it a phone or is... Oh, it's a tablet. Okay. I think they did say it was a tablet. What's the T? He was last talking with a friend of his? I'm on such a high right now. What's up? You already know. Tomorrow, I'm gonna finally throw my brothers into a pit of despair. Boop, 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 boop. They'll find out that I'm the smartest of all of us. Snobby Yuichi and creepy Tsukijiro are gonna cry like babies. Serves them right, too. Anyway, where's the stuff? In the courtyard. The last message was only half finished. He wrote these messages yesterday, so by tomorrow he means today. Today? Maybe he was planning on doing something during the will reading? Something that would make his brothers fall into a pit of despair? Alright. Yippee! Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest here. What did they mean by the stuff and in the courtyard? Drugs. Look! I can see a really pretty building in the courtyard! Why don't we check it out? Come on, let's go! Hurry! Okay. What's the sitch? This is such a strange structure. It kind of looks like a glass bird cage. Hold on, I think I have to sneeze. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Wait! This is so much fun! Ray, keep the investigating to a minimum. As long as you at least look like a detective, we won't be kicked out of here. But like, we don't really look like a detective is the issue. I know that, but... Alright, we'll leave the rest to you. Hey, just where do you think you're going? He said that like it's easy. Ugh. Miss Mizuno, perfect timing. What is this structure? I'd love it if you could take me around it. Mr. Shimobe, I'm begging you. Don't come near me. What? I'm working right now. Miss Mizuno. Yuri? After all the abuse she's endured, I don't blame her for keeping to herself. Yeah. How can I get her to open up to me? I don't know, man. Miss Mizuno, Okay, I see. I have to just loop it. How can I get her to open up? I guess we snap at her really hard. Girls love it when you do it. In order for her to speak freely with me, I might have to just force her hand. Oh, I don't like the sound of that, Ray. Miss Mizuno, you're the killer, aren't you? What? How could you? You suspect me too, Mr. Shimobe? I do, which is why I must question my Wait, did we not just prove her alibi, like, an hour ago? That's what I'll say if anyone comes here and starts questioning us. The detective is talking to a suspect. That's all. Okay, we're lying. Okay, I was gonna say. Miss Mizuno, I need you to work with me. If this case doesn't get solved... If it doesn't, then what? Who cares? Yeah, the issue of the Kukuri family inheritance has nothing to do with me. I hope it goes down the route of, though, like, it's about the justice. Which is why I'll pretend to investigate and let the deadline pass. Then I'll get Inugami. Okay, never mind, I guess. Fuck doing the right thing. Although... Alright. I only have a little time, though. Thank you. Now, just what is this glass building? It's a greenhouse. You can control the temperature and humidity, so you can grow all sorts of rare flowers. The entrance is this way. Shall I take you there? Yes, thank you. Is this where we grow all our medicine plants, I assume? That's what would make sense. Did Kiyomasa Kukuri like plants? Yes, so I've heard. Apparently this greenhouse was built so the master could pursue gardening as a hobby. Can I go look inside? Yes, anyone can enter the greenhouse at any time. However, in order to enter, you must pass under a decontamination arch. You can only enter after you've been decontaminated, so you don't damage the plants. He hasn't been decontaminated yet! Jacques! Okay. So, Miss Mizuno, could you show me around the inside too? Is this part of your investigation? Yes. I still have many questions I want to ask. I'll continue inside. Alright. Come this way. It's a nice looking greenhouse. Wow, such a pretty flower. What is this one called? I have no idea. I don't know much about flowers. Everything is controlled automatically by that console over there. Well, that's convenient. That is why neither myself nor Domon ever really come in here. Nearly all of it is controlled by that machine. Now that Kiyomasa has died, what'll happen to this greenhouse? I suppose it'll pass to whoever inherits. Which would mean it could pass to you. Certainly not. The young masters are so much more worthy than I am. They're also all assholes. I often see them coming in here. You mean Yuichi and the others? What about Seiso? Yes, I see all of them come in and out of this place. I don't see them being interested in plants. Is this like a drug ring? Or this is like their medicine ingredient? Perhaps it has something to do with Seiso's message. They did say the stuff and in the courtyard. Although, looking around, there only seems to be flowers in here. It's probably buried if it's not the flowers themselves. I really should be getting back. I still have work to do. I am a little suspicious of her, but I don't know if that's just me not trusting anybody. Wait a moment. I still have questions. I guess let's start about herself. Miss Mizuno, how long have you been working here for? Almost 2 years. The factory I'd been working at had decided to close, and I was out of a job. Then I saw an advertisement for a live-in maid, and they most graciously employed me. I suppose that was because I have experience in nursing. My job was to take care of the master as he lay ill in bed. Kiyoma-san put a lot of trust in you, Miss Mizuno. Did he? I'm not smart, and I couldn't even do the basics, so I know I caused him all sorts of issues. So wait, were you a nurse or not? Are Yuichi and the others always so rough with you? It's like they were bullying you. It's all my fault. If I had done a better job, if I had done my job better, then... Okay. Let's ask about Kukuri. What kind of person was Kiyomasa Kukuri? Well, I hope you don't misunderstand me. I thought he was quite the lovely old man. He had many facades. To society, he was the CEO of a huge company and a scientific mastermind. But to me, I saw the face of an old man overflowing with love, calmly awaiting death. The master told me about many things, like his lifestyle up to then, for example. He would often talk about his company's products to me. See, I want to know about all of this, but the game won't let me ask. I'm gonna get punished. Let's ask about the will. So, what do you think about your name being listed as a potential heir on the will? I don't understand why he would do that. While he was alive, the master never spoke to me about inheriting anything. If I had known, sorry, I know I would have turned him down. That's probably why he didn't tell you, yeah. Such a fortune would be too much for me to bear. Okay, so I guess I just wasn't supposed to press on anything. I have to get back. I can't keep her here for much longer. Okay, shall we go? So we didn't find anything? We didn't even, like, look around the courtyard? We could have had this conversation outside, but okay. I mean, I guess we saw the flowers, but we didn't investigate them at all, bruh. You were very helpful. Thank you. She was? It's nothing. Anyway, you haven't been shown to your room for tonight, have you? It's already made up for you. This way. Was she a good nurse or not? Like... She's like, I was a nurse, and then she's like, I didn't know how to do anything. I guess maybe, like, her area of expertise just couldn't help him, I guess is what they're trying to say. This is a cute little guest room, alright. This is your room. If there's anything you need, please let me know. Now if you'll excuse me. Ah, she left. I wasn't planning on staying, so I don't have anything with me. It's still too early to sleep yet. Perhaps I should pretend to investigate a little more. Okay, so maybe the reason Rei isn't actually investigating is because she's just throwing. Seiso's killer might be here in this mansion after all. Let's check it out, just in case. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Great Hall. Okay, let's just go down the list. This is the large hallway at the meeting. Maru Suso is here too. Maruo, sorry. Yeah, that's about it. I'll be back at the office in 2 days' time. Ugh, things are completely up in the air right now. Even I don't know how this will end. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's you. Is your investigation going well? No, not yet. You better get to it then. That's your job, remember? Or are you not satisfied with your line of work anymore? The CEO knew his will would affect the company's future, so why did it come to this? Ugh, my head hurts, damn it. Could I ask you a few questions? Make it snappy. I'm a very busy person. go down the list. What is your relationship with the Kukuri family, Mr. Suzu? I've been working for Kukuri Pharmaceuticals for a very long time. When the CEO was well, I was his right-hand man. So, now I'm acting in his place and making all the managerial decisions for the company. So, Yuichi isn't taking over as manager then? Don't be stupid. Who would listen to such a pathetic excuse for a son? He's there as a formality. He interrupts management for fun, and it's getting in the way. The only person who could run such a company is someone with a lot of experience. Like me. I don't need to press this, I presume, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just because I want to see if I can get anything. Yeah, see, they're like, no, you can't do that. How dare you try and get more information in this mystery game? For shame. What kind of person was Kiyomasa Kukuri in your eyes? His products have contributed so much to the development of the SHUTEN order. When it comes to pharmaceuticals, our company has over 80% of the market. In manufacturing, we produce over 44% of the semiconductors used here. If it wasn't for him, our lives would have been different. That's just how great of a man he was. Alright, it's gonna be a long investigation. What do you think about the will? It's nonsensical nonsense, to be honest anyway. I understand splitting the inheritance between his sons, but to put the maid on there as well? What on earth was he thinking? In any case, the company is in danger. If its management went to any of them, then perhaps I should... no, forget I said anything. Okay, I can't leave this until I... Okay, well, we'll ask about that one. Because this one kind of seemed like maybe I could press on it. Nope. Cool, okay. How dare you press on the obvious cliffhanger? Let's ask about the company. Nope. This is so ridiculous. I can't save right now. Oh, yes, I can. Just in case. I don't want to mess up like beyond repair. Alright, let's go back to the top. Working at pharmaceuticals, right-hand man. That might be important, but like... someone with a lot of experience. Wait, I just had to ask him again? I didn't get any new info. Why? Huh? I already asked him that. The trigger was just to ask him again and not press about anything and just have him repeat the exact same speech bubbles? Okay. Yeah, okay, bye, thanks. Make sure you keep an eye on the useless sons. They have been using the CEO's money without a thought in the world. They would definitely get rid of anyone if it was in... They would definitely get rid of anyone if it was in their self-interest. I mean, they wouldn't care if it meant killing one of their own to get a bigger share. I'm sure one of them will slip up soon. Make sure you catch them in the act. This is pretty widely considered the worst route. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super into it yet. Like, the mystery is not that interesting. The characters are all either annoying, boring, or just assholes, or some combination of the three. And we don't have any, like, personal investment in it, you know? And I do not like the snapping mechanic either. This mechanic sucks. I'm just gonna say it, it sucks. Like, it would be okay if they didn't penalize you. It's literally just the trust mechanic penalizing you that makes it so bad. So, yeah. Hopefully, unfortunate if this is the worst route. I picked it because, number one, it's the murder mystery route, which, you know, that's my favorite genre. out of the ones they listed, and chat also voted for it, so it was kind of a win-win, but yeah. They really wanted to make the family love to hate, but they ended up just being hate. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about them right now. Like, I do not care about any of these people. I have no... They could all die. Right. What an uncertain reply. You won't get far in society like that. We live in a society. But hopefully, even if it's not very good, we can make some riffs on it, you know, do some fun little jokey jokes. Still have a fun time. I was a fool for expecting anything from you. Now I'm busy, so I'll be going now. Okay, bye. Alright. I have some time, yeah. I gotta do the other 2 areas. Alright, we cleared that. Let's go to Kiyomasa's room. The hallway connects to all of the Kukuri family bedrooms. Just why did Kiyomasa Kukuri leave such a will? Perhaps if I search his room, I might find the answer to that question. Non-triangle, hi! And the maid is just the generic, I have no confidence and that's my entire personality archetype. Yeah, I was like, come on girl, give me more. She's my favorite just by proxy of she's the only one who's not like a complete asshole. But she's so boring. Like, that is unfortunately the reality right now. They wanted to study Scarlet, but they made Knives Out. No, Knives Out was peak. Knives Out was great. We're not gonna slander Knives Out in my house. I love Knives Out. This is not Knives Out. Perhaps if I search his room, I might find the answer. Where's his room, though? If I don't ask someone, I'll never find it. But everything else is good? Okay. We'll see. This is the only route I'm planning to stream, but I do plan on getting through the other routes, just so I know what happens, but... I was only gonna stream one route. Whoa! Why were you standing there like that? You just scared the hell out of me. I'm at the store. Okay, yeah, it is the story of Knives Out, a little bit. That is fair, that is fair. I think I pointed this out last stream too. There are definite similarities. I'm sorry. Look, it's bothering me, this guy's sprites, because the pattern on his clothes is just overlaid on the entire, like, image, and it's bothering me. Like, that's not how it would look. Sorry. Damn it. I'm looking for Mr. Kiyomasa's room. Ah, the old man's room? Oh, it's that one. Like, that is just not how it would look. Oh, this one? Thank you. That person just came out from there. Don't tell me you're planning on going into the old fart's room. You might be investigating or whatever, but I find you really suspicious. Ah, I know. I figured it out. You're just like the maid. You're trying to steal the cookery fortune as well. I would never. I'm not even in the will, bro. What do you mean? That's why you're sulking around here. But after Seizo's incident, the meetings about the inheritance will be delayed. The maid was the killer, right? So stop blabbering and take away her right to our inheritance. I can't really do that. In order for the inheritance to go ahead, I need you to cooperate with me. Cooperate, huh? Alright, let's just go down the list. Sukijiro, are you currently living here in this mansion? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Are you gonna make fun of me for being a shut-in and still living with Daddy? I think those guys who go out and work their asses off every day are the stupid ones. So what, a NEET? Is that what this is? Nepo baby? NEET? Then how do you spend your time? I manage large sums of money online. What is he, like a crypto bro? Wait, that would actually make so much sense. I can get more money in a second than you could earn in a year. It's giving crypto, bro. Does he mean through stock exchanges? Or through online gambling? Okay, or that, yeah. He doesn't look like he's got much money. Perhaps he's in debt? Alright. Did you get along with your father? I mean, he let you live here. Huh? With that foul-mouthed old fart? He was always making fun of me. He would call me a good-for-nothing slacker. So I told him, you're no better than me now. But Kiyomasa was bedridden due to illness. What, were you poisoning him or something? His pride couldn't save him from what happened to him. Makes me laugh. Hee. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna press on this. Nope, okay. I guess not. This is so... I'm fine, I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm not gonna act mad. What do you think about the will? I thought the old fart had lost his mind. Illness can make you do that after all. Otherwise, he would have never left anything to that maid. She totally buttered him up. I'll bet she used her feminine charms to get him. I won't forgive her just because she's a woman. Oh cool, he's sexist too. You're so endearing. I didn't get through this whole convo. Because I snapped. Okay. Alright, that's all of it. Yeah, it looks like I won't get much more from him. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Seizo's killer might still be close by, so please be careful. I'm not gonna lose to some girl. I'm not gonna say it. You can't make me say it. It's not even a joke. I still have some time, so perhaps, yeah. I know the drill. Let's go talk to the wife. There's a huge pond in the garden. It looks like they're keeping koi in it. That's the eldest Kukuri's son's wife, Miki Kukuri. Is she feeding the koi? He's like if Fat Togami had the personality of actual Togami. That's too hard on Byakuya, honestly. Like, at least he was funny. At least Byakuya was funny. And entertaining. Do you want some food? Yes. Oh, what's wrong? Looks like you want more. How disgusting. What are you looking at? I'm sorry. I was just looking around. While I'm here, allow me to ask you a few questions. You know, by the logic of the game, based on the mask she's wearing, no one should be able to recognize her. Because no one recognizes us, and we're wearing a very similarly concealing mask. Or rather, lack thereof. Have you been married to Yuichi long? Why do I have to talk to you about something so private? I mean, fair. Fair, honestly. It's just for my investigation. Who are you, anyway? The Ministry of Justice guy seems to have the wrong idea about you. I don't have to answer to you. So, where did you graduate? What's your surname? How much money do you make? If you can't answer me, then you have no right to ask anything of me. You should just go die as well. Hurry up. Go to hell. Sorry. Okay, that could have gone better. Were you close to Kiyomasa Kukuri at all? Huh? With that stingy old fart? Don't make me laugh. My husband is his eldest son, and yet he was so reluctant to cover our living expenses. Oh, T. And now he wants us to share our inheritance? And with that useless lump, too? Ugh, just remembering it all annoys me. That's crazy. Go to hell. Go go directly to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So, about the will. That thing, it's not fair unless my husband gets the most. I won't allow that will to go through. That's how it's supposed to be. My husband's the eldest. Even that stingy old fart says so. He has the right to get the majority of the money. But I'll never forgive that damn parasite. Is that why she married him? Is that gonna be the deal? That greedy woman who got all cozy with the old fart so she could steal our fortune from us. I will never forgive her. She has totally lost her cool. I don't think I'll get much out of her now, so I'll just stop. Thank you for answering my questions. If you see something, though... Go to hell! Go to hell! Go to hell! Oh, I should just go. I hope that's not the plot, because that would just be predictable and uninteresting, that she just married for the money. I should go back to my room. Alright. Oh my goodness, hello. Hey, I missed you so much, honey. Okay, see, this is what I wanted to get back to. Absolute insanity and goofiness. Like, that's entertaining. The first little bit with this guy was very entertaining. And then we got here and everything got boring and lame. So, this is very welcome. Welcome back, Pookie. Inugami? Ah, I can feel your vibes trailing along the muons that rain down on us from space. Are you sober? Hey, get off me. What is wrong with you? I see, I see. You've been doing your best, but haven't gotten anywhere, right? There's no need to worry. As long as I'm here, the truth will never die. As long as you continue, you will find yourself coming closer to the truth. The truth is always deep, because... That's my theory. Is this guy okay? No, and that's what's great about him. He is something entertaining, if nothing else. While you were out investigating, I wasn't playing around either. I've been looking into how a third party could have gotten onto the island. And my conclusion was, what, that it's impossible. Don't tell me Himaru and Mikotoru were seen. There is no one here that wasn't invited. Yeah. With the bridge out, we don't have to account for outsiders being part of this mystery. Okay, cool. Rei, Mikaru, and Layton, nah, they're not similar. Layton is... They kind of have similar, like, refinement and elegance to them, but Layton is, like, nice and gentlemanly. That's his whole shtick, and Mikaru is just female Byakuya. Whew, that's a relief. Not entirely, but, you know, that's the briefest way I can summarize her. How's that for progress? Honestly, you probably got more info than I did. I hope nothing happens tomorrow. Yeah, totally. I wonder... What? Even the founder, who should still be alive, is no longer with us. He's gotta be fucking with us. And tomorrow, meant to last an eternity, irrevocably changed. We're no exception. He didn't have to say that. As I'm the one he's talking about, I understand. I am, in fact, searching for an answer in order for there to be a tomorrow for me. Hisharu Inugami, are you really the one who killed me? If you are, then I will continue the charade until I get you to confess. While we're here, can I ask you a few questions? Sure, but I can't tell you more about the founder's death. My request hasn't finished yet. I know. I want to ask you about something else. You once said that you used to be a private detective as well, right? Yep. I got really into detective novels. It was my dream. Come up with brilliant deductions, crack difficult cases, and unmask the villain. I looked up to those cool detectives who fought for justice. Okay. You knew it was in that will. What did you think about it? Me? Of course. I thought it was very funny. You know what? It's worth. Oh, really? Okay. This is what I can press? What? But everyone's at each other's throats because of what was written. I just wanted to hear funny dialogue, but okay. If they slip up, they could die too. In fact, one is already dead, and we still don't know if his death is related to the will. But it's funny to think that such a mess could occur from an unrelated death. But unrelated? But if you're wrong and it is related, more people could die. Even Miss Mizuno. It's certainly unrelated. And if it were, their deaths would be a result of the path his sons chose to walk on. Don't murder and violence go against the Order's doctrines? That's right. Yeah. You're right, but the doctrines prohibit murder and violence if you're doing them yourself. In other words, you can't do anything. What others do has no bearing on you. So what, we hire a hitman? Is that the situation? Is the doctor like a hired assassin? Is that the cracked case? It's dangerous. So if you see a murder, you don't have to risk your life to stop the killer. That's what the Ministry of Security is for. The Ministry of Security is across a fucking lake, okay? Also, wasn't she like late to the meeting as is? I don't exactly trust her to be a good first responder. All we have to do is report it, and then either watch or run. Wow, the bystander effect goes crazy in the SHUTEN Order Society. You haven't reported this, though. You were the one who said they wanted to investigate this. Am I wrong? At first glance, what he was saying made sense. But letting things be, even though you know it'll end badly, even finding it funny. Kishiro Inugami, there's something wrong with you. You are just putting that together? Like, at least he's funny about it, man. It's more than I can say for anybody else. So, is he indeed my killer? Or is there something wrong with this country? Or is it me? Okay, so I do need to press him on. What kind of a detective were you, Inugami? I was a great detective, if I do say so myself. Truly. And I was passionate, too. At first, I helped both the Ministries of Security and Justice to solve their cases. They started calling me the Ghost White Brain Cell. Okay, interesting name. And had high hopes for my future. Well, you became a minister, so you seem to be doing pretty good for yourself. But then you quit? Yeah. I couldn't understand the difference between justice and truth. Now that is an interesting idea. I hope they pursue that. When I was a kid, I used to think that justice and truth were the same thing, but not necessarily. No, they are the same thing, but there are also several ways to look at them separately. I don't think justice and truth are the same thing. Like, hypothetically speaking, let's say someone killed a dude's wife, right? And the murderer got away. And the now widowed husband frames the murderer for a different crime. The truth is that the murderer was innocent of the crime, but justice, quote unquote, was served. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, I don't think justice and truth are necessarily the same thing. Like the reverse side of a reversey board. When flipped, white can become black. Or like a die. On the top you see 1, but the reverse is a 6. For 2 it's 5, for 3 it's 4. Contrary to what I believe, everything exists all at once. There's an omnipresence. When I figured out that truth, I could no longer work as a detective. It doesn't matter how much you seek justice or truth. How they're perceived depends on your stance. I would have liked a more concrete example, King, but okay. Did you know Mr. Kukuri for long? Yup, ever since I was a detective. To be honest, Kiyomasa was one of my clients. Really? I can never forget the incident he asked me to solve back then. What kind of incident was it? I can't tell you that. Client confidentiality is paramount, as I'm sure you're aware. The guy's dead. No, I'm kidding. I know. But oh well, I'll just tell you anyway. See, that's why he's funny. Are you sure? Yeah, I was gonna say, it was so long ago, and that client is dead now. He can't get mad at me. You can never tell this guy anything. Back then, Kiyomasa's request was to find whoever stole money from his company. Ooh, he had an embezzler. I'll bet it was the purple suit guy. I do not remember his name, but I'll bet it was him. Someone stole from Kukuri Pharmaceuticals? Yup. Apparently, the culprit snuck into a safe at the office. The way he said that seems to imply something. The suspects were one of the top 6... The suspects were 6 of the top managers at the time. But at the time of the crime, everyone had an alibi, so there was some trickery afoot. Then, Kiyomasa asked me to secretly find the culprit from him. The game is afoot. Secretly? If I were to find them, I wouldn't tell the Ministry of Security or anything of the sort. If it was made public, then the culprit's family could be hurt as well. That's oddly considerate of a guy who stole money from you. Which is why he insisted that everything be done quietly, and not to rush anything. So he was being considerate? Or he was worried about appearances? And... of course, I figured it out. I unraveled all the trickery. What kind of trickery did they use? That is a secret. Aww. It's too much of a hassle to explain. I wouldn't want anyone to copy them either. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, after you helped him out with that, Kiyomasa started to rely on you? Something like that. So, you remained in contact even after you became head of the Ministry of Justice? Yep. Getting approval from someone so high up must have made things so much easier for you. But you quit being a detective. Yeah. Is the reason why also a secret? It is. But I expect I'll tell you soon enough. Once I feel up to it. Kishiru Inugami. He looks like he has skeletons in his closet as well. Yeah, that's not the only thing in the closet based on how he acts, but... sorry. He is the strongest suspect in my own murder after all. Based on what? Vibes? Literally vibes. The more I get to know him, it's so hard for me not to click through. The easier it may be to find solid evidence to prove his guilt. By the way, do the others here know about the money being stolen from the company? Like Yoichi or Suzu? No. Yoichi hasn't started there yet, and Suzu wasn't a suspect. Everyone who's connected is gone by now, especially now that Kiyomasa has died. Why do I assume— you know what? That's a good point. I am just assuming that. He could very well be. You make a very good point. Everyone? Wouldn't the suspects know? Or are they all dead too? No one here knows about that, so could you keep that to yourself? Everyone who is connected is gone. Okay. A detective has to protect their client's confidentiality after all. Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, but you told me everything. Now, is that enough for you? I've talked so much. I'm exhausted. Yes, that's enough for me. I'm going to take another little puff as a nightcap. How about you join me? Okay, so yeah, he definitely was on drugs. Cool. No, thank you. And so, the first day of wow, I can't speak. I just gotta start over. And so, the first day of Kisuru Inugami's strange request ended. I decided to go to bed early in order to be ready for the big meeting tomorrow. I wanted to get through the next 48 hours, like the will said, without anything else happening. If I can, I believe I'll finally find out what Kisuru Inugami is hiding. What did we actually learn, though? Like, we learned basically fuck all. Well, that doesn't sound good, but this is a good time to take our break. So we'll do that right now. Yeah, at least y'all know the drill. Go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink of water, and we'll be back to find out who very possibly just died in just a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. Hope everyone had a good break. Onward we go. This is... was it a gunshot? What were we dealing with? Oh, right. The Kukuri Mansion. Oh, or is that a nightmare we had about us getting shot? No, okay. It was real. Was it coming from the hallway? I mean, we'll save here. Oh, wait, can I? Yeah. I feel like if I go check the hall, you know what? These have been such non-choices. We're just gonna go to the hall. I don't think it matters. Let's have a look. Actually, you know what, game? I'm calling your bluff. I'm calling your bluff. I'll bet if I say I want to look around the room, it's not gonna let me. It's gonna be like, I need to go to the hall anyway. I'm calling your bluff, game. Ha! Ha! Oh, that makes me so mad. That actually makes me so mad. I'm sorry. Why? Why give me the choice? Like, actually. If it's not a choice, don't give me the choice. Himaru, Mikotoru. Everyone might see you if you stay here. Hey, morning, Ray. What morning? It's late! I hate being late, and you know that! Ray, you need to wake up earlier, or you'll die without realizing it, okay? But it's only 7 a.m. Anyway, what was that noise? It sounded like something exploding. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a body discovery. For sure. Yeah, that was gunfire. Gunfire? Everyone who heard it is running around like a headless chicken right now. I'm going to look. Will some reveal at the end your choices did matter? They won't. They won't. I guarantee. What happened? Mr. Detective. We heard a bang come from this room, so we came to look, but we can't open the door. Oh, is it a locked room mystery? It won't open. It looks like it's locked. Then go find the key. This door can only be locked from the inside. Which means someone has to be inside. Yeah. Wow, that was the wrong voice. Yeah, probably. After all that ruckus, I bet whoever's inside doesn't want to come out. I think I heard someone fall down. Yeah, a gunshot, then the sound of someone falling? What could have possibly happened? So something definitely happened inside. So we really should go inside right away. But it's locked. It'll open if we force it. But I won't be the one to do it. Could you? Body slam the door. It doesn't matter what I do. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Body slam. I will then. Okay, cool. Again, didn't matter what I did. No, I'll do it. Everyone get back. Blessed be the SHUTEN order! Oh, but it's gonna be the second son. Because I feel like they're going in reverse order. It's open. Oh, wow. Yeah, who could have foreseen? The morning of the second meeting. Who could have foreseen? Did they go out the window? Is that the implication? It began with the sound of a single gunshot. Either that or this place has, like, secret passages. And on the ground, surrounded by bookshelves, was a body, his face marred by a horrible wound. It was one of the possible inheritors. Oh no! I really cared. Wow, he was shot in the face. There's no coming back from that. Prayers and sorrows. It's funny. Okay, doctor, you gotta laugh out of me. What's all this noise for? Okay, but like Inugami's serving face in every picture he's in. It's bad. Young Master Tsukijiro was... What? Everyone, don't go into that room. We must preserve the crime scene. Oh, my head. Oh, he's hungover. He's so funny. I'm sorry. He's so funny. Chat, literally my reactions. Like, you will not be missed. Like, oh no, such a loss. No one mourns the wicked. Like, oh no, the sexist asshole bum got murdered. Oh no, with literally no redeeming qualities that the game has presented to make him a complex or interesting character. Oh no. Inugami, are you alright? Reishimobe. Morning. I may have drunk too much last night, so now I'm all gloomy. But putting that aside, something horrible happened, didn't it? It looks like the killer really wants to make us work. I should go investigate. Miss Mizuno? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have screamed. What happened? My room is right next door, and my door was slightly open, so I took a peek. Everyone else is here. Oh, is it the investor dude? Is he dead? The room next door. Can I open your door? Yes. On the floor. Is that? Oh no, it's just a piece of string? Oh, it's a gun. A gun? Oh, it's a frame job. Did you use that gun to... Oh my god. I'm actually surrounded by incompetent morons. I couldn't have... Check the ballistic markings. They're the fingerprints of a gun. I've never seen that thing before in my life. Then why is that thing in your room? Are you actually stupid, bruh? If she was the culprit, why would she leave the murder weapon on the floor of her room, and then when she saw it, scream and alert everyone to the fact that the murder weapon was in her room? Unless she's doing a 4D chess play, that is actually the dumbest thing you could think. I don't know. I really don't know anything. She wanted to get rid of the weapon and just threw it into the nearest open door, right? Doesn't matter. I'll bet. You know what? I'm calling your bluff again, game. I'll bet if I stay quiet, I'm gonna protect her anyway. Oh, sorry, that's load. Hold on. So you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm not gonna say anything. You're the killers. You're doctrine-breaking heretics. Get out of this mansion. Ugh, my head hurts. Everyone, please calm down. And also, don't yell so much. It makes my head throb. Okay, well, okay, I guess they didn't make me stand up for her. Now I feel kind of bad, so I will do it. But the first person to find the gun and raise the alarm was Miss Mizuno, right? Yeah, hello? If she kept quiet, then no one would have noticed. She just panicked because she thought someone might find it among her belongings. Then why would she try and hide something like that in her own room? A gun is lying right next to Tsukujiro's body. I find that quite suspicious, really. Are you trying to cover for a murderer? My head. Okay, and then we loop back to this. My head hurts. Everyone, please calm down. And also, don't yell so much. It makes my head throb. We need to organize. Now, Mizuno, stand for me. As you all know, Tsukujiro Kukuri has died. Which means there are only 2 people who Kiyomasa names as inheritors remaining. With the situation as is, we cannot go ahead with this meeting right now. However, I will ask you all first. Should we go ahead with the meeting anyway? That's a stupid question, Inugami. Of course the meeting has to go on as planned. And your reasoning is? We need to settle the matter of the suspect in the murder case during the meeting. And if they are a potential heir, their rights need to be terminated then and there. I see. As I said yesterday, anyone found guilty of a crime will forfeit their rights. Alright then, the second meeting will go ahead at midday as planned. There, we will discuss this murder as well. The killer won't get a penny of the Kukuri fortune. Did you hear me? I'm talking about you, Mizuno. Come on, can Mizuno have any personality other than shy, meek, insecure victim? Well then, we shall meet in the Great Hall at midday. Oh, I almost forgot. And nice. To keep the meeting fair, Rei Shimobe will continue to investigate the murders. Huh? It's my policy to judge someone based on the absolute truth, no matter how bad the action is. I hope you will cooperate with him. Rei Shimobe, do you have anything to add? Thank you, everyone. And that's all. If they find the maid that unreliable, why is she still working there? They just want to hate on her. They do just want to. They're just haters. But they're one-dimensional assholes, so what did we expect? Like, they're literally just the stereotypical rich asshole, look, like, turn up your nose, look down on the peasants, like, type people. Now, Rei Shimobe, shall we continue investigating? You're gonna help me, Inugami? Of course not. Oh no, no, stay! Please stay, you're the only mildly tolerable character in this route. I am simply the judge here. I can't side with anyone. You don't have to side, just come, like, quip off me. Be funny, please. Though if I get bored, I'll be around somewhere. Feel free to investigate wherever you want. Although, enough with the half-hearted attempts at investigating. If you keep that up, the people here will force you to quit as a witness and the detective. Especially that finger-snapping habit of yours. It's annoying, people. Try to be a little more careful. Don't piss me off, Inugami. You know how I feel about that mechanic. I feel like he's just rubbing it in my face. Okay, I will. Yeah, God forbid I want to gather information in this mystery game. I'm consistently being punished for curiosity, which I feel like is the opposite of what game design should be in a game like this. Then, bring some solid evidence that will help reveal the truth behind all this by midday. Don't disappoint me, Rei Shimobe. Now, where shall you start? I don't give a fuck, so things end up going bad anyway. Oh no! This fight's run on for too long, and I'm in danger of not making it in time. I have to figure this out, and fast. This route went downhill so quick when we got to the island, you guys. It's not even funny. Between where the body was discovered and the maid's room next door... I don't care. Whatever the first one on the list is. Okay. Oh, thank God he is staying. This is Mizuno, the maid's room. Seems like she usually uses it for staying here overnight. The scent. You start sniffing the air the moment you enter a woman's room? Gross. I think you have the wrong idea. I don't have that kind of fetish. Okay, bruh. I have a hard time around women. Oh, so is he, you know, does the hand motion. I've been lied to by so many women about cases. You put you so, I guess. Anyway, I avoid relationships. Okay, so he is gay. Good for him. There is no closet. My joke was in fact inaccurate. I avoid relationships with women. I'm so nervous around women that I inherently get a sense of danger around them. Oh, really? It's not like I care how he is around women. Come to think of it, I'm a woman too, and he doesn't look like he's on edge at all. I don't think he knows you're a woman. I think that's the thing. I don't think he knows. Okay. What's in the mirror? What's in the dresser? The dresser, I feel like, is a good place to actually investigate. Let's see if I get punished for investigating. Okay, I am gonna get punished. I can't go through a girl's dresser? Alright. I'm a girl too. I don't think the dresser is relevant. But like, that is the ideal spot to hide shit. Okay, whatever. No, I don't have some other reason. See, this is what I mean, like... This really does frustrate me. Alright, I guess let's look at the gun. A little mini pistol. Mizuno said she screamed after seeing the gun on the floor, right? If we're to believe her, then someone left it in the room. Let's have a look. A break-action, double-barreled, compact pistol. So it's a Derringer then. Okay, so he like knows guns. Nice. There's still a shell in the chamber. And it's still warm. We can safely assume that this round was fired fairly recently. What is this? Some sort of lint dropped by the book. I don't call it lint, it's more like string. String. Something that came off of Mizuno's clothing. Seems a bit too bulky though. Okay. Bookshelf. There aren't as many in the library, but a lot of books line this bookshelf too. December's romance. Dangers of oil baron's love. So they're all romance books, that's cute. They're all romance novels. Mizuno must like them. Okay. The bed is neatly made. I don't think we're gonna find anything unless it's under the bed, which I'm not looking there. Okay. The window is shut tight. Alright, I want to check the window, because that was my prevailing theory. If it's not the window, then it might be like the bookshelf, but... Nope, alright. This actually makes me so mad. Oh. What? I don't know. I don't have anything that would go with the bookshelf. So I guess I have to come back? Let me guess, we'll find the passageway in the other room, and then I'll have to put it in there to find it in this room. Is that what the situation is? So let's go to the library. What is this room anyway? There's so many books in here. As you can see, it's a library. Thanks, Inugami. There's obscure history books, romance novels, thick encyclopedias, and company notes. If I was bored, I could kill all sorts of time in here. Though there is also a body here. Yeah. Bit of a damper on things. Alright, let me do the bookshelf. There's an empty space on the bookshelf. The history of Kukuri Pharmaceuticals 1 through 8, with volume 4 missing. The missing book is... Okay, I don't particularly care. Here we go. Various novels. Whoa, something in my throat. Hold on. Ah, okay. Is it the ceiling? Yeah, nothing's wrong with the ceiling. No dust on the floor. Curtains on the window are shaking. The window's open. Yeah, we gotta check that out. Ah, the window is slightly open. At the very least, this room wasn't a closed space. Oh! Ha! Yeah, for a minute I thought we'd have an actually interesting locked room mystery. Silly me. Sorry, I'm being really mean to this game, but like... this route just isn't good, you guys. I'm sorry, I have to call it like I see it. Maybe the other routes are better. I can't say. But... a painting, yeah. It's an ordinary door. The lock is broken. How was the door when we were trying to get in again? Do I need to... is this gonna... okay, this was a real good one. That's right. When I rushed here, the door was locked. The lock is a simple slide lock, and it can only be accessed from inside the room. Which means someone had to have locked it from the inside. But who? When we forced the door open, the metal latch broke. Okay. Oh wait, there was a book on the floor. Can I... yeah. Is this volume 4? There's a very thick book laying next to his feet. Was Tsukijiro about to start reading this book? Yeah, it's called History of Kukuru Pharmaceuticals Part 4. This is a company record. It has the history of Kukuri Pharmaceuticals written in it. And it has the same, like, red thread that we found in the other room. So... can I not, like... grab it? What if I snap this? Is it gonna be like, nah? Okay, no, this is... a bookmark. The tip of it has been torn off. Why would that be, though? Okay. There's a gun laying close to Tsukujiro's body. Was he killed by this? Let me take a look. Yeah, check the... it's a .45 caliber revolver that holds 6 rounds. It's quite a powerful weapon. As for the bullets, none of the 6 rounds have been fired. Okay. So yeah, this was a phony. His clothing is still neat. They really got a headshot, yeah. It doesn't seem like he was shot as the result of a struggle. He still has the fuck-ass PNG overlaid on it. Did they shoot him in the eye? This is the body of Tsukijiro Kujiri. He's laying with his head pointed at the window. Oh! The only wound is a hole through his right eye socket. Maybe they shot him through the window? Through the open window, maybe? This is a bullet wound, right? Yes. Even the doctor, Shiratori, said the same thing, so I expect you're right. It looks like the bullet didn't go all the way through. Okay, so no, he had to have been facing the killer when he got shot, if the bullet didn't go all the way through. I expect they used a small caliber gun then. Like the one we saw. Wait, I didn't get the gun evidence? I guess I have to go pick it up in the other room. Alright, sure. Let's go do that, I guess. I wonder if I can do the book in the bookshelf in the maid's room, or if I have to... Alright, let's get the gun. Hold on. Fired recently, so the shot I heard in the morning was from this gun? Most likely. The body's in the next room down, though. So why would the fired gun be here? Alright. And then we need to do the torn bookmark with this. It's not a flint. Is that like... Oh, lint, sorry. No, come on. There we go. And then we set this, yeah. Oh, it matches the color and thickness of the marker in this book. It's got a little loop tied on the end. The string in the book in the library got cut and dropped in this room. But who would do that, and why? Was it to lock the door? Is that what the mechanism was for? But then why do all that? Why not just, like... Why not just lock the door by hand and then jump out the window? I wonder if it has anything to do with the case. I assume it has to be like the mechanism they used to lock the door. I'm just not understanding why bother, you know? I'm supposed to put something there, but... Is it the book? I don't think it's the book, though. Yeah. Can I, like, place... No, I can't. Okay. I was wondering if I could, like, place the other window, but... Nope. I already did his clothes. Hole in the right eye socket, bullet wound, small caliber gun. That's what I needed. Okay. Would the derringer that was left in the maid's room be the murder weapon then? Yeah, I believe so. I would assume that it was used in this murder. Only the gun wasn't found here. Sorry, I can't read. Only that gun wasn't found here, but in the maid's room next door. That could be the key to solving this case. This route's awesome. I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, I am not really enjoying it, but I'm glad people can get enjoyment out of it. I've just been kind of riffing on it. Okay. We did the close. We're still only 55%? None of the 6 rounds have been fired. I feel like this is something I don't need to press. Like, that's pretty obvious. That's also obvious. I'm gonna leave this area for now. Let's go back over here. Floor, painting, ceiling, none of that matters. This... I guess... No? Okay. Well, I needed something for the other room! Okay, nothing there. Can I... There's an empty space. Yeah, we have volume 4. Can we put it back? Can I not, like, put it back on the shelf? A clock? 166. I don't think that's important. Are you interested in the counter to the end? Okay, well, if I ask about it, will you let me, or is the game gonna punish me for wanting to gather information again? Okay, it will let me do it this time. A counter to the end of the world? What? No way. There's someone here who doesn't know about the counter? You're a detective, right? Not a recluse or something? Oh, well, I'm sure you know about the end, right? Yes, the end of all civilization, right? Yep, the SHUTEN order exists to beg God to bring about the end. To count the counter to the end of the world shows us how long we have left before that wonderful end comes. Then, like, why do they care so much about the fortune? This is like such a religious household, right? If they think the world's gonna end in, like, 5 months or so, why do they care so much about the money? There are still counters like this set up all over town, right? We look at them and pray for the end to come. But, as you didn't know, maybe you don't want that? Oh, this is a counter too. It was such a strange design that I didn't realize. I see. This is the countdown until the end of civilization. Wait, we just have 166 days. It's not even half a year. I wonder what they'll use to wipe humanity out. Maybe a nuclear weapon? Pestilence. Plague. They'll pray for the end even though it'll mean their own deaths? This SHUTEN order really is insane. Girl, you were the head of it. Pot calling kettle. Really? I needed to do that to progress? What the hell, sure. Okay, there's no more... I feel like there's nothing else in here. Inugami, help me. From what I can tell, the dead body, the gun, I got the old books, the entrance, and... Oh god, you good, man? There are others too, but you already know those. Well, good luck. Okay. What about in here? We got the gun. I'm working on the bookshelf. Okay. I know it's the bookshelf, I just... What? What could I possibly... This was all from... That's not it. The door! The door! I tried the book already. The lock... It can't be the lock, and it can't be the window. Like, none of that matters. I'm actually, like, kind of stuck. If I press on romance novels, is that gonna give it to me? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, there's a light bulb. I don't think it matters, though. We got the gun. Bookshelf, but like... Hold on. Can I save? Because I'm gonna just try stuff. Sure, try the door, why not? See, like this, I understand having a penalty system. When it's the evidence thing, and you get it wrong, that I understand. But like, losing trust for investigating? Actually backwards game design. Inugami's little hint system is not helping me either. Alright, let me get my little points back. I do not care about being a filthy save scummer when the game is gonna punish me for being curious and trying to actually solve the case. I get the point might be like they don't want you to brute force it, but the problem is, number one, a lot of the stuff you're supposed to look at, a lot of the stuff you get punished for looking at seems interesting, like seems relevant, and then they just punish you anyway. Like, there's not enough distinction between irrelevant stuff and stuff you actually need to look into. And the other thing is, if you want to stop people from blind brute forcing their way through it, and needing to actually figure out what happened, you already implemented that mechanic. It's called the evidence mechanic. If you aren't able to make connections, and then you can't solve the evidence puzzles. So, and that I would understand having a penalty system. So you would actually need to know what's going on to get through that section. You couldn't brute force it. So I just don't understand it, and it's actively making the gameplay a lot more frustrating. For me, at least. Okay, Inugami, what did you say I needed in here? The body, gun, book. I already did the entrance. Body, gun, and book. Okay. So, we've already... Do I need to do the gun again? None of the 6 rounds have been fired. Okay, well, I'm gonna press it anyway, even though that seems very self-explanatory. Sure, okay. Hold up a minute. It hasn't been fired? As you can see, all of the bullets are accounted for. The muzzle is also very clean, and there's no evidence of gunpowder on it. Then this gun wasn't used. I mean, I could deduce that based on the fact he said it wasn't fired. Which means Tsukijiro was killed with a different weapon? Oh, there's strange etching on the bottom of the grip. A symbol. It says, Rei? Isn't that on someone's clothes? It's on his... No, it's not on his clothes. What a strange coincidence for this gun to have been dropped here. What a coinky-dink. Okay, I guess I need to do the body again. Alright, let's do the clothes. If I look closer, the hem here is torn. That tiny little notch? How was any sane person gonna notice that? It might have always been like that, or it might have caught on something. Yeah, I don't know. Was that even visible from his sprites? It might have been, to be entirely fair, but I can't say for sure. But as it might have something to do with the case, I'll keep it in mind. Okay, so that's everything in here. So now, I guess we go back and try and do the maid's room. What did you say, Inugami? Gun? Bookshelf. Okay. Let me check the gun. No, I can't do the gun again, so it has to be the bookshelf. The only new thing I have is... I don't even have anything new. I did the window, I did the door. What, you want me to do the fucking rope? Sure, why not? Yep. Machete? Actually, let me save first. Just in case. Keep accidentally clicking through it. It's the machete! Okay, but like... I actually don't know what to do. Okay, okay. This is a genuine ask for help. If anyone knows what I'm supposed to do here, you can tell me. I don't allow backseat gaming unless I specifically ask for it, but I'm specifically asking for it right now, if anybody knows. Did I miss something in the other? I got all the stuff in the other room. And I checked all the places Inugami said to. I have tried every piece of evidence that I have. Like, you'd think it would be the book, but... I don't know. I actually don't know. Give me a moment. I'm actually stuck. Give me just a sec. It is the book? I tried the book! Did I actually not try the book? I know I tried the book. That was like the first thing I tried. You cannot be serious. I could have sworn I could have sworn I tried the book. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I am the clown. I'll have to go back. Wait, no, it is wrong. Hold on. Okay, so I did try the book. I'm actually gonna crash out. Oh my god, okay. No, 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 no. I wasn't clowning. I wasn't clowning, I promise. Okay, I figured out what I need to do. We have to, and this is so ridiculous. We have to go back here, go back to the bookshelf, click this again, get through this, and then put it in this box. That's actually ridiculous. Looks like it fits perfectly. I wonder why Tsukijiro wanted to read this book. Oh. Inugami, I can see the back of the shelf through this gap. Is something there? There's a hole in the wall. I can see the light coming in through the hole. Ah, you're right. I can see the room next door. This is... Ew! Ew! Oh, kill this guy! I know he's dead, but like... Ew! A peephole! Enter the room next door? We have to see where the hole is on the other side. Is it not the maid's room? Yeah, it's the maid's room. Holy shit, that's disgusting. Oh my god. You all actually, like, this guy actually sucks. Alright. Now, this is it, right? Okay. Considering the positioning in the room, there should be something around here. Kichiru, there's a peephole in the back of the bookshelf. The peephole in the library connects to here. I see. If it's behind a bookshelf, a hole in the wall would be rather hard to spot. What would it be here for? Well, to peep, I would assume, right? If you look from the other side, you can see Mizuno. How obscene. Yeah, that's actually disgusting. It truly is distasteful. Oh, we finally got everything. That was miserable. Well, the scene inspection is through then. Next, I suppose we should get the testimonies of those involved. Let's choose who to question and go locate them. But we don't know who's where. Not a problem. I have an idea of where they would be. For example, Yuichi should be by the garden pond, Mizuno on the bridge, and Miyabi at the entrance. How do you know all that? Just a simple deduction. The method is rather complicated though, so I won't get into it in detail. Didn't you just say it was simple? Well, I shouldn't get in the way, so I'll stay back and keep quiet. Don't mind me, go on and get to work, if you will. Doesn't he have anything else to do? He's gonna be here, he could at least help. He's at least funny. Where to first? I'm just gonna go down the list. I do not care. I don't like any of these people, to be quite frank. Yuichi Kukuri is here. He's staring at the koi in the pond. Do you like koi? Not really. I was just thinking about how much they're worth. Are you going to sell them? The one who took care of them is gone. Plus, I'm taking over everything from the house. What I do with my possessions is my decision. Mizuno's still here, so he isn't really getting everything, though. Is he planning on killing Mizuno and taking it all for himself? What do you want? I just had a few things I wanted to ask you. What do you want to ask? The culprit is obviously Mizuno. This investigation is completely pointless. We won't know unless we try, will we? Oh boy, alright. I would like to ask a bit about you. What's wrong with you? What could you possibly have to ask about me? You can't honestly believe I'd kill my own brothers. Me? I am heir to the Kukuri estate, Yoichi Kukuri. My brothers would never go against me, so their money is my money. I have no need to kill them to get it. It would be pointless. Then, you were close with your brothers? Never mind. There's no way you could be. Not with this selfish, self-absorbed attitude. Not even I could get along with this man. You don't... Okay, not... From your perspective, what type of person was your father? What could that have to do with Tsukujiro's murder? Well, taking into account the murder could be related to the Kukuri inheritance, yeah. It's obvious. He knew this would happen. That's why that insidious will exists in the first place. He didn't trust anyone but himself. He was a greedy old man. Not according to Mik. I already forgot her name. Misono, a nasty old man. Nothing good about him other than his money. Why would Mr. Kukuri leave such a will, though? It is something he would do. He's testing us. Testing us to see who's worthy of taking over the Kukuri estate. If not, then why say the inheritance goes to the one that survives? Huh. Bring it on then. As if I'll lose to trash that hasn't taken the family vows. Watch, I'm gonna ask about this and it's gonna be like, you can't ask about that. See? See? Family vows. Yes, isn't it obvious? We're not blood related. He chose me to be in this family. Okay, wait, that is interesting. You're not gonna punish me for that, are you? You wanted a family, such an old-fashioned, so you're family by contract. Family is family. I mean, yeah, adoption is valid and all. I just wasn't expecting that to be the stance he took. Okay, at least it didn't punish me. Is there anything else you've noticed about Tsukujiro's murder? The gun was from my father's collection. That gun? Which one? The one in the library or the one in Mizuno's room? Both. Only that old man would hold on to such an old antique of a gun. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. I'm sure Mizuno must have taken it from the room. Okay. Oh fuck, we're cooked if I don't know what else to ask about. Can't believe I'd kill my own brothers. Okay. Didn't trust anyone but himself. He's testing. I guess let's press on this. Testing. So, pitting you against each other, making the survivor head of the estate? Is there any other meaning? Do you always have to state the obvious? Trust failed. Ugh. Son of a... whatever. Okay, let's ask about this, I guess. Only that man rolled such an antique. I'm sure Mizuno must have taken it from his room. Okay. Okay, so we did that, we did that. I guess we gotta do this one. So he didn't trust you. You got that right. All important company decisions were only made by him alone. He was arrogant. He saw everyone except himself as a fool. Even me. I could have handled even more important work. Or maybe that was just you weren't as reliable. Okay. So this is the one I have to press on? I feel like that would be a terrible idea. You didn't? You bastard! Are you insinuating I'm a heretic? Inugami, I recommend you immediately fire this rude good. Yeah, see, like, that's what I thought was an issue. Now. Rei Shimobe, perhaps we're rushing things a bit, hmm? So, what else can I ask about? I did that one. Oh, I did that one. What? Okay. Talking to you makes me sick. I'm going to my room, enough time for this, go rest the maid. Okay, cool. Suppose I'll ask around. To the entrance! As I arrived at the entrance, Miyabi Shiratori happened to be passing by. Out for a walk? I had time, so I figured I would go around the manor. Do you mean to question me? I have nothing to do with the inheritance, and have no reason to kill Tsukijiro. Yes, I know. I just wanted to get a handle on what was happening leading up to the crime. You were next to the scene after Miss Mizuno and Mr. Domon, correct? So, I was wondering if you might have noticed something the others didn't. But it's no use. It's pointless. The room I'm in is right by the library, so of course I'd be the first one there. I see. So that's why. I'd like to ask you about some other things as well. Okay, I'm completely blanking. Did I already ask this? How long have you known the Kukuri family? Since Kiyomasa shut himself away on this island, I came here as his doctor. There was no shortage of people saying I poisoned him, but to me, Kiyomasa was an irreplaceable business partner. What would I gain from killing him? I needed him to stay alive. He was a well-paying customer. I wanted him to live a long, fruitful life. Even he's after money. What was your impression of Kiyomasa Kukuri? Impression? Impression? Nothing notable. Business. He was just a customer. Nothing notable. Business. He was just a customer. Huh. Okay. What did you think when he heard his will? Honestly, I thought it was going to cause trouble. I just wanted to leave. That's my honest feeling. As a doctor, I see no value in the departed. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Oops, shit. Where were you at around 7 when the gun went off? Do you suspect me? I woke up at 6, as always, and was going through my routine in my room. Routine? I warm up with some yoga and gather my thoughts with meditation. After about an hour, I heard the gunshot. The maid's room is between mine and the library. So, that's why I was able to hear the gunshots so well. And after that? I knew someone was heading to the library. The flooring in the hall outside the room creaks, so I can tell when someone passes. Oh. I became curious, so I left my room to see what had happened. Okay, and then I already... I think this is where we need to start. From 6 to 7, was there anyone that was coming and going down the hall? No one. No mistaking that. Impeccable balance, sir. Are you done? I would like to get back to my room. Yes. Thank you. I suppose I'll go ask around a bit longer. Alright, who's next? We are not making that joke here. From what to what? No. It's not even funny. It's not even a joke. Actual brain rot. And brain rot can be kind of funny, I won't lie, at times, but that's not funny brain rot. Mizuno is standing where the suspension bridge was. Mr. Shimobe. What are you doing out here? I wanted to be alone. I suppose getting called a murderer over and over would be depressing. I'm sorry to bother you, but would you mind answering some questions? I really don't know anything. In order to discern that, I'd like to talk with you a bit. Could you tell me what happened this morning up to discovering the murder? As usual, I woke up before 6 o'clock and was cleaning the manor. It was around 6 o'clock, I believe. I saw Master Tsukijiro go out to the garden. I will ask about that in a sec. And you really don't know anything about the gun found in your room. Now that I think about it, I may have seen it in the Master's room. It could have been a gun from the Master's collection. Alright, let's ask about... Yeah, this seems important. Tsukijiro was in the garden? Yes, there's no mistaking it. He went to the garden alone, but that's all I saw. When? After that, I fed the koi and cleaned around the pond. Then I heard a bang, a popping noise. I went to go see what it was, and on the way I ran into Mr. Domon. He said the sound came from the library. I met up with you after that, and the body was discovered. Okay. Please believe me. I would never. Of course I believe you, Miss Mizuno. Believe me, too. Thank you for your testimony. It should help. You're beginning to see the case. Huh? I still don't, really. Was there anything from the testimonies that stood out to you? I mean, both of these seem pretty important. But let's say this one. Miss Mizuno said she saw Tsukijiro at 6 in the morning. Tsukijiro appears to have been in the garden. What do you have to do at such a time, though? The garden, huh? Let us be off. We may discover something. Are we actually gonna look around the garden this time? Instead of just, like, standing there, having a 5-minute conversation and leaving. What could Tsukijiro have come here for? Let's see. I'm also wondering if it's like a chain murder situation where, like, Tsukijiro killed the youngest sibling, and then the oldest sibling killed him, and then someone's gonna kill the oldest sibling, like his wife or something. Guessing is fine. Is there anything here that stands out to you? Here in the garden. Let's play a game. No, the greenhouse? The Kukuri siblings seem to frequently go to the greenhouse. Could it be he was doing something there? Let's see if he went in the greenhouse or not. We could tell that? Can we check like the decontamination log or something? Look, there's a decontamination arch in the entrance, right? Yeah, you and me, Inugami, on the same page, locked in. There's a camera under there. The footage can be checked from the greenhouse console. Let's go check it. Is this the console? This appears to have control over the entire greenhouse. The security footage is also stored here. Miss Mizuno saw Tsukijiro at 6 a.m. Can we see the footage from then? Of course. Let us have a look. Around 6. Should be this. It's Tsukijiro. What could Tsukijiro have come here for so early? We can't see what he was doing from security footage alone. Are there no other cameras? It appears to be just one. Let's just have a quick look through the footage. There might have been someone else to come here. Wait, that's us! That's the footage of us coming in just now. Huh? Something the matter? What did you just say? I said it's the footage of us coming in just now. Okay. What if I just have him loop this conversation forever? They're just gonna talk in circles, repeating this dialogue until I release them from their perpetual suffering. Okay. It was just funny. Wait a second. That doesn't really make sense, does it? There's footage of Tsukijiro coming in at 6. Then the next thing on the screen is us? Yeah, he didn't leave. When did he leave? The gunshot from the library was heard around 7, so... Twins! It's a twin situation. No, I'm kidding. So, we should at least be able to see him leave before 7. Something strange appears to be happening, doesn't it? This could be the key to solving the case. What did Tsukijiro come here for? And how did he leave here and end up being dead in the library without being seen on camera? We may discover something here in the greenhouse. Let's keep looking. You should give it a look, great detective. Inugami, if you're not busy, then please help. You volunteered to solve the mystery, didn't you? If it's a burden, you could always quit. I'll see it through to the end. But when this is done, I'm gonna have you tell me about the Founder's case. I know. It's been 2 days since then. There seems to have been a large seismic shift here. The order might be completely changed by the time we leave the island. What do you mean? I don't know. Let's focus on the work ahead of us. Drop something completely ominous. Anyways, where should we start? Alright, just tell me where to look, man. Entrance, console, flowers. Thanks, Pookie. Oh, he doesn't seem as hungover anymore. It's a sturdy automatic door. Reinforced glass appears to have been used, same as the walls. They should be stronger than they look, probably capable of shielding a bullet. How oddly specific. The entrance camera is facing the outside, not inside, above the decontamination arch. The arch on the door is just outside. There's no way to leave without being recorded. Okay, I can just snap or not. Console that controls the greenhouse. There are various items displayed on the screen. The security camera is among them. Can we alter the camera footage? Let's see. All systems appear to be controlled here, but what all does it control? Lighting system? What could this be? I tried pressing the button, but a password screen popped up. Password is needed to use it. I don't want to cause an error, so I'll leave it alone for now. Okay. I guess you could use the lighting system to leave without... But you'd think we would notice a blackout in the footage. Such small, charming flowers, aren't they? The Kukuri siblings seem to frequent the greenhouse. Maybe they would come here to look at flowers? Oh, the great detective hasn't realized it yet? A regular person might not notice, but surely you know the secret of the flowers. Secret of the flowers? You have some with you now, no? It's drugs! It's drugs! It's the grass! No, I mean the leaves. Wait, is this? Yes, it is, it is. Can I borrow that and take a whiff? No. If this is the material for grass, then it must be fairly dangerous. They aren't that bad. They're still sold as a luxury item at specialty stores. What are they? Tobacco flowers. Oh, so it's weed. Yeah, that makes sense. The history of this grass runs deep. People used to light this grass on fire and breathe the smoke for excitement. It's poisonous to us, though. In exchange for pleasure, the poison built up in the body. It's only usable in certain places, and full bans are called for yearly. Why would that be here? In order to cultivate it, you need to pass a strict order inspection. But recently, the inspection has become so strict that no one has passed it. So, rather than applying, cultivating it in secret like this is more convenient. So this flower, it's being grown illegally? We'd have to check if they passed the application. So it's no ordinary flower then. Well, we can safely assume the Kukuri siblings knew the truth of these flowers. Maybe they would come here to take care of the flowers? Or maybe to pocket some. By the way, illicit tobacco is sold for pretty high price between heretics. This could go for millions. Wow, okay. Let me try plugging in the lighting system. Ah. 1, 2, there we go. There wasn't even a plug, I just needed a snap. But Tsukijiro can't be seen leaving the greenhouse. Did he leave from somewhere else? But from where? Maybe a window? No, there aren't any windows anywhere. The entire greenhouse is made of glass, but it's all sealed. There doesn't appear to be anything like a vent or emergency exit either. There must be one of those secret rooms! There's no doubt that Tsukijiro came in here. We have it on tape. He didn't show up leaving, so unless he teleported, he couldn't get to the manor. But teleportation requires a large sacrifice. Death. Don't say such ridiculous things. Teleportation. See, he's funny though. Okay, I gotta press on the flowers. Okay, let's try... Let's ask about the black market. So they're legal then. For now. There are conditions though. Okay, that I guess was not important. I don't think that's gonna be important. I think this is the one we need to really hone in on. Could there be an exit hidden among the flowers? I would think not. Why is that? Because you would need to step on the flowers to get in. But there are no trampled places, are there? True. But there is... But thinking there is another exit could be good. You're going in the right direction. But I would think they'd have hidden it in an unthinkable place. You'd have to make a complete 180. A 180. What? Alright, let me check the set. You said I need to check that, and the flower. I guess, okay, let me do the second flower statement. I wanna... If there's a secret entrance anywhere, it might be, like, on the path, but... Let's do this one. In certain places? So then what you were eating was... It's fine, it's fine. That was only for investigative purposes. Sure, bud. Ministry workers are allowed special rights to solve cases. Okay, so it's an abuse of power. Got it. Right. Investigative purposes. By the way, is the grass you typically use different than this? Probably. Probably. You have nothing to worry about. It's quite legal. Yeah, see, okay. Is it like in the ground? I'm looking for a passage. They said do a 180. So is there like a... I bet if I like push the rock or something. Could there be a hidden exit here? No? Alright. See, whatever. I don't even care. Whoa, what is that? What could this handle-looking thing be? There's a small notice on it. Opening this handle in power outages. Using this handle in power outages and when the lighting system is active. So did they cause a power outage and then the camera died and so he used the crank to get out? Is that what we're implying? We know what the lighting system is. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, there it is. Bazinga. Oh, the lighting system is what's displayed on the console. It was lighting, so I thought it might open up the windows, but... It looks like it actually automatically locks the door, or locks the automatic door. What could it be? I tried activating it, but it requires a password. Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we did that. I can still investigate the flowers, so I have to be missing something. Only usable... Oh, illicit tobacco. Okay, that's what I need to press. And then this, yeah, shady deals. Oh! The stuff from Seiso's journal must have been the tobacco. Maybe he was secretly taking leaves and selling them to people he knew. Yippee! We got it! If you were to sell the tobacco, are you sure it would be to heretics? Yes, both bootlegging and smuggling are strictly forbidden by the doctrine. The typical order members would never buy smuggled tobacco. So, if people were to buy it, they'd be heretics. Or at least the ministry would recognize them as heretics immediately. So Seiso was dealing with heretics. Both Yuichi and Tsukijiro frequently came here, so maybe they were too. Although, this greenhouse belonged to Kiyomasa Kukuri. So maybe he was the one doing the illegal growing and smuggling. Could it be that maybe you knew about this all along? No, I've never been in here before. They've given so many excuses for why I couldn't come in. I couldn't force it either. I did think there was definitely something they didn't want me to see, though. I'm fairly shocked myself. This is quite the treasure trove. Something's fishy. The man had to have heard some rumor that the Kukuris were growing tobacco. Perhaps being the inheritance representative was part of your plan all along. Oh, don't glare at me like that. It's true, I did hear fairly reliable rumors about Kiyomasa's activities. That he was committing some sort of crime. I knew it. Then why didn't you do anything about it till now? Wealthy people like him have countless rumors, including entirely fictional ones. You can't investigate the head of a nationally influential company on the basis of rumors. Huh. Is that so? But still, to be dealing with heretics. It's a good find. It was quite insightful of me to leave things to you. I think this is all I can investigate. It's almost time. Let's head outside. Woohoo! Is it discussion time? Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Did you find the answer for why Tsukijiro came here at 6 in the morning? The Kukuri siblings seem to come here for the tobacco. He has no reason to come here when they're fighting about the will, and so early. Not that I don't get the sudden urge for some grass. But even then, the lack of record of him leaving the greenhouse is troubling. And the gunshot was unmistakably from the manor. So... Tsukijiro must have gotten back to the manor by 7. Be it by someone bringing him there, or him going of his own will. Either way, he left the greenhouse somehow, without being seen by the camera. But how? I don't know. The lighting system. Would it be okay if I look around the greenhouse a bit longer? We just left, bruh. I may find some other clue or hint. Of course. As long as you're not late, you're free to do as you wish. Thank you. Alright then. This is the back side of the greenhouse. There's a hedge here and fence over there. There doesn't appear to be anything, and it's narrow. Nobody would come here. Okay, this is a different area at least. I was gonna say, they take me right back. Alright, where do I need to look? Your hangover's returning? Alright, fine. Basically, he's like, fuck you, I'm not giving you any more hints. What is this? It's the bookmark loop. Nothing at the hedge. Yeah, it's the bookmark string. What? The color's wrong? It's not? It's red! What? Bullshit. Bullshit. What is it? I've seen this. Apparently not. Apparently the color's wrong. Is it the one on the book? Is that what you're telling me? But they're the same. Huh? Huh? What? I'm actually tweaking. What do you mean? What do you mean the color's wrong? Apparently you haven't seen that color string before. Okay, the ground has weeds. If we get right to the manor, where are we? The window looks open. Yeah, could that window be? Okay, well we can do the window. Yeah. The slightly open window. The one in the library, right? It would appear so. Shoes! Look, there are shoes under the window. I didn't notice when looking from the inside, but... those are definitely Tsukujiro's shoes. Why would his shoes be in a place like this? Okay. That's suspicious. That's weird. The wall of the greenhouse doesn't seem particularly Bamboo. I don't think that matters. Do you have anything to say now? No? Okay. No, you apparently fucking haven't. This is so dumb. I'm sorry. Like, what? Apparently, I've seen this color string before. Puts in the string. Actually, no, I haven't. It's the wrong color. Like, what? It's not. It's red. It's red. It's red. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. That's clearly what I need to do, but like... I don't get it. It's red string. What else can I... It's even looped at the end. What else can I even put in there? It's not the rope. Like, that's black rope. There's no shot. Is it the hem? Is that what I'm supposed to do? But, like, it's orange. It's like a pale orange. It's clearly the same color as the bookmark. Not his clothes. Whatever. I don't even... What? It's not the same color! I'm not colorblind. Y'all, like, you guys see this too, right? That is clearly red string. That is so clearly red. It, like, at best, it might be like a reddish orange, but it's red. It is not that, like, goldy light color that his clothes were. I will actually color pick if you want to get technical with me, game. Look, isn't it the same color fiber as Tsukujiro's clothes? No! It's not! It's not the same color! It would seem so. The hem of his clothing was all torn up. It's not the same color! It's not! Could it be that maybe it was caught on this and got torn? It's not the same color! That's the only explanation I can think of. However, the space between the hedge and the greenhouse wall is terribly narrow. Why would he be walking about in a place like this? Maybe he left the greenhouse from around here. What do you mean? A back door. Maybe there's a secret entrance. There must be a hidden door around here. It's quite the interesting theory. But, no matter how hard we look, there isn't anything that could be a door. But... there was a back door here. You could leave without showing on the camera. The string says that there's an exit somewhere. It's not the same color. It's not. Oh, would you look at that? It's time. Already? Do you know who murdered Tsukujiro? No, not yet. Well, the meeting is just for talking about the inheritance. It's not necessarily about finding the perpetrator. Yuichi and the others may not be intending that, though. Can you evade their pursuit and reach the truth? Let's see the great detective in action. Yes. Alright, we'll do the discussion and then end it there. The second inheritance meeting is about to begin. Even I have no idea how it'll turn out, but I can say this, I have no desire to get caught up in anything else. So, the correct answers must reveal themselves. But am I really up to the task? I don't know, let's find out. What kind of bullshit am I gonna witness today from you, SHUTEN order? Wow. The second inheritance meeting will begin. I, Inugami Kishiru, shall act as the meeting's moderator. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. I am impartial in this matter and will only lend my ear to the truth. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll execute everyone besides the blackened. When this meeting adjourns, I will make a final decision, so I encourage cordial debate. Let's begin. There's but one topic at hand. There are some of you who are not worthy of the inheritance. Yori Mizuno, it's you. Wow. And how was she not worthy of the inheritance? She murdered Tsukijiro. She murdered him to bump up her portion of the inheritance, thus making her a heretic. Banish her! I haven't done anything! At this rate, Mizuno will be made the culprit. She didn't do it. There's multiple pieces of evidence to back that up. Okay, yeah. We are once again just proving her innocence, which is like fine, but what was Mizuno doing? She was in the garden. Yes, I know she was in the garden, thank you. What is the testimony of someone who was nearby at the time of the incident? The doctor. Doctor. Can't you see I'm burning, burning? Oh, that's it? Okay. When the gunshot went off, she was feeding the koi. It couldn't have been her. She's the one saying that. She could be lying. Strike that. She's undoubtedly lying. No, it's not a lie. At 6 a.m., Dr. Shiratori was already awake, going through his routine. If someone passed his room, he would have heard the floor creaking. It's not possible to reach the library without going down that hall. And I have testimony that no one went down it. What? Is that true? Yes, I did say that. No, that's wrong! So, Miss Mizuno's alibi is true, and she couldn't have been at the scene of the crime. Well, that's only proof that she didn't go down the hall. But I saw it. The crime scene wasn't a sealed room. The window was open. Well, is this because he was shot in the front of the head, and so you couldn't have shot him from outside the window? Isn't that right, Mizuno? Fired from outside? No. I hadn't even thought of that. That's true. It could be done from outside, too. No, not based on how the body was lying. Come on, guys. Wait, if the shot was... Yeah, there you go. Scene would have been different. There we go. It's the corpse, I'm pretty sure, yeah. What's important is the orientation. I got it! That's it! What's important is the direction his body fell in. Tsukiro was shot in the right eye. The billet didn't pierce through, so we can say he had to be shot from the front. If the victim was facing the window at the time of the gunshot, then he would have fallen face up toward the wall opposite the window. But when he was found, his head was pointed toward the window. Maybe... Oh! I know what happened. I know what happened. I'll bet... Ugh. What if he locked himself in the library and he was looking through the peephole, and whoever shot him did it through the peephole in the room, because it was specifically shot in the right eyeball. So they would have had a very easy shot. Okay, I figured it out. I can't believe it took me that long. I should have clocked that sooner, honestly, but that's 110% what happened. I would like to speak. Go ahead. There is something I was wondering about. Dr. Shiratori stated he could tell if someone passed in front of his room, but I absolutely would. I would hear the footsteps. That statement feels off. Oh, and why is that? If that's true, then how did the victim, Tsukijiro, enter the library? He came in through the window. Yeah, the truth is he died in the library. What I might just say is, testimony is unsuitable evidence. Oh, so you're implying I'm a liar then? I ain't calling you a truther. No, that you simply may not have noticed someone go down the hall. But the fact you may not have noticed makes your testimony faulty. So, there could be the possibility you didn't notice the perpetrator as well. Did Shiratori not notice Tsukijiro pass down the hall? I guess not. This piece proves that. It's the stuff outside the... Yeah, here we go. What's important? I mean, both are important, but we'll say the shoes are more important. That's it. The shoes are outside the window, so... Tsukijiro's shoes were laying outside the library window. He most likely came in through the window, not the hall. So this would speak against Dr. Shiratori's testimony being faulty. Tsukijiro came in from outside? He was seen... Mr. Witness Detective. If you checked the security footage, there should be a bit of truth you picked up on. Bit of truth? Oh, you mean, how did you know? Did you check the security footage? How would you know that? He wasn't shown leaving. Tsukijiro wasn't shown leaving the greenhouse. Yes, I just checked for myself, too. Okay, yeah. For some reason, he was shown entering the greenhouse, but not leaving. Also, I believe you all already know this, but... there's no way to leave the greenhouse other than the automatic door in the front. I do like these cut-ins. They are cool. How do you interpret this oddity? If he never stepped 1 foot out of the greenhouse, it would flip the whole case upside down, wouldn't it? That would make the maid's alibi irrelevant. She could be the perpetrator. So it was Mizuno! I'm so sick of this shit. Explain that, detective. If you can't prove this, then it would mean she did it. Well, can you please die next? And like soon? I got it, don't worry. This is the main issue with the case? Alright. What was the other item left behind? The thread? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thread was caught in the hedge, yep. What is the proof that the fabric belongs to him? Okay, we have the torn hem on the clothes. I mean, both of these are important, but the hem being ripped is probably more important. No, but we focused on the color, so I guess we'll go with that. That's important, but not strong. You spent the whole time talking about the color, but alright, whatever, whatever. They're both important. Okay. I should have gone with my gut, but whatever. I'm overthinking. What entrance? The window. We already established that. This is just repetitive. Wait, what? It was the library window. Am I an idiot? If there was a back door. Oh. No, I'm sorry. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. He did use the manual handle. Well, he used the automatic door, but used the manual handle to open it. But I think automatic door is what they're looking for here. Yeah. I didn't read the question hard enough. That was a mistake. How did... Okay, yeah, and then I figured they would want the crank. Shinji, crank that soldier boy. You crank that soldier, watch me, yo. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to do the lighting system first? How did he exit via the automatic door? He used the crank. I think crank should be an acceptable answer there. I guess they want lighting system, but I manual handle should be acceptable. I'll bet that's next. By using the lighting system, the greenhouse rotates? I don't think a back door opens, does it? They kept talking about doing a 180, but like, what purpose? For what purpose? Why would you ever build it like that? That is so incredibly inefficient and convoluted. Must be to efficiently let sunlight into the greenhouse. It's all glass! So to rotate the greenhouse, letting in the most sunlight for the season or time. Is it not like all glass? How would rotating... I don't know, man. I need to stop asking questions I'm not gonna get the answers to. What is the proof the automatic door could be used? And now I have to do the crank? Okay. Shinji, now crank that soldier boy. So, when the greenhouse rotates, it is possible. When the system is active, the automatic door likely locks. So you would need to open the door manually with that handle. Got it. From these testimonies, the conclusion we can draw is this. Maybe Tsukijiro rotated the greenhouse. How would you... Huh? The greenhouse rotates? What does that mean? So it would have to be somebody... I guess if he did it himself, he'd know the password to the lighting system. But someone... Whoever rotated it had to know the password, which we assume the second son would. Greenhouse had a lighting system. The lighting system does what its name implies, direct sunlight to the plants, meaning the building itself can rotate 180 degrees. When the system is active, the automatic door is locked and you can't get in. However, if someone was already inside, they might end up trapped, so the door can be opened with the manual handle. If you open the door via manual handle and exited with the greenhouse rotated, you could exit and go to the manor without being seen by the camera in the arch. Lies! What proof could you have? Oh, I have proof. There was some fabric caught in the hedge where it would have rotated. This was from Tsukijiro's clothes, were caught and torn by the hedge branch. Why would he go to a place no one ever goes near? That is the perfect proof he rotated the greenhouse and exited. Wait, why would he go through all that trouble to get to the library? I want to hear a good reason for that. Yeah, Tsukijiro's the victim here. Why would he be doing anything suspicious? It's most likely because Tsukijiro's motive... He wanted to kill... Probably Yuichi, right? No, he wanted to kill Mizuno. Yeah, he definitely wanted to kill Mizuno because he hated her and wanted more of a cut of the inheritance. Yeah. He probably was trying to use the greenhouse camera to make an alibi. Alibi? By leaving a record of him entering the greenhouse at 6 and not exiting. Could have believed that it would be proof he was in there the entire time. When in reality, he rotated the greenhouse, left, and headed to the library. You know, it's not a bad plan. With the intent to murder Miss Mizuno. What? Tsukijiro was attempting to murder Miss Mizuno using a gun. Yuichi, is it true that the gun in the library was from your father's room? Yes. Yesterday, I saw Tsukijiro leaving Kiyomasa Kukuri's room. How short is this guy? Like, Rei is not very tall, and he only goes to her, like, chest. He most likely took the gun then. There was a peephole made in the back of the library bookshelf. The peephole was bored into Miss Mizuno's room. A peephole? Really? I saw it as well. There's no mistaking it. But Miss Mizuno was already in the garden at the time, so she avoided being killed. And then, Tsukijiro was in turn murdered by someone else. Wait a second. What you're saying doesn't make sense. He tried to kill Mizuno, but was killed instead? Wouldn't that make Mizuno the culprit? Tsukijiro's murderer is... It's not Mizuno. No, that can't be. When the gun was fired, Miss Mizuno was in the garden, and yeah, she couldn't have... The maid could just be saying that. Maybe she was actually in her room? No, there's no mistake that she wasn't in her room. Otherwise, she would have run into Mr. Shiratori when she left the room. True. She came down the hall from the opposite direction. Then what? Tsukijiro was shot to death from an empty room? Well... Shot to death from an empty room? Maybe. Maybe we've made a grave mistake. What, did he, like, accidentally shoot himself in the eyeball? No, because the gun... No, that can't be right. Oh, are they saying that... No, the gun was fired from Mizuno's room. I already figured that out. They did it through the peephole. Is that the big twist that we're now going on? What? What's up? What are you thinking? Could it be that you see it? The truth of this case. Yes, I just got it. Who? Mizuno, right? Right? The one who shot Tsukijiro was... Is it gonna be something stupid? Yeah, it's gotta be something dumb, like... No, but it was a mini... I don't know who did it, is the problem. I think I figured out the trick, but... I'm gonna say nobody did it. Wasn't anybody. What are you saying? That he was shot despite nobody being there? Oh, what if it was like... Okay, hold on. It was like the other gun was in the peephole, right? And the bookmark, when he pulled the book off the shelf, the bookmark was looped and tied to the trigger of the gun. So it pulled it, it shot him through the peephole, and then snapped, and that's why the book was off the shelf and why the gun clattered to the ground. Okay, I see what happened. No, the evidence we've collected so far reveals the truth. Nobody pulled the trigger. Well, I mean, technically the victim did, just indirectly. It was nobody, because it was a trap. Bow, bow, bow. A trap? Tsukijiro was shot dead by a trap set up in advance. Although I'm sure a trap meant to shoot someone in the face is hard to imagine. Do you have any idea what such a trap would be? It would have to be someone then who knew about the peephole and also figured he would try and kill Mizuno through it. A trap. Okay, no, I got the whole trap down. Don't you worry. The trap that took Tsukujiro's life. Alright, let's put it together. Yeah. Alright, what's first? What was the weapon? It was the little gun. The Derringer. Yeah. He was shot dead with a gun, and only the Derringer had traces of being fired. So it must have been, yep. What's next? Where was the gun planted? It was on the bookshelf in Mizuno's room. Peephole maid's room. The Derringer was laying in Mizuno's room, so it had to have been set up in her room. It couldn't have killed Tsukujiro in the library from her room, though. Here's what I'm not getting about Tsukujiro's plan, though. You can't see through the peephole and fire the gun. Unless he was planning to, like, shoot through the wood. But if he was planning to shoot through the peephole, you can't really aim. Or see while you shoot, you know? However, there was a peephole in the library bookshelf connected to her room. If positioned in Mizuno's bookshelf at the peephole, it could have killed him. What did he try to use from the library to kill Mizuno? The revolver. No, wait. What did he try to use from the Oh, no, I see. He tried to use the peephole. I got you, okay. That's why they took the revolver out, because that is also a valid answer. The peephole. I don't know who made it, or when. But Tsukujiro appeared to have known about it. Okay, are they gonna explain how he would have actually pulled that off, though? So he entered the library intending to shoot Mizuno through the peephole. I guess not. You can't really aim. He would just have to, like, hope he shot at the right time. You're basically firing blind in a straight line and hope that she was just standing still in the perfect line of fire. What was the switch that activated the trap? It was the book. Yeah. What did he do with the book? He took it off the shelf. Try to look through the peephole to shoot her. There would be a book blocking the hole, so he'd have to move it. He would put his eye up to the hole as he pulls the book. Well, would you? I feel like you would pull the book and then put your eye to the hole. You couldn't really do it at the same time, you know? Like, I don't think you wouldn't. You can't look through the peephole until the book is out of the way. You know? But the book was the switch, so he was shot in the eye. I get what they're going for. I'm just nitpicking some of the logistics. How was the trap trigger and the gun connected? The bookmark. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me a prize. The bookmark string left in Mizuno's room. The bookmark string in the book was tied to the trigger of the gun. The end being tied into a loop is also proof of it. The bookmark string used as a trap, the trap switch is very short and was cut. This was the marker from that book. Got it. Yeah. I've got it. I know the type of trap that killed Tsukujiro. Great. Let it out then. Let's hear your elegant story. After leaving the greenhouse, Tsukujiro entered the library via the window. And to look, not the gray man Danganronpa, like, to look through the peephole to Miss Mizuno's room, he went to pull out a book. However, that book was the trigger to set off the killer's trap. The marker from the book was connected to the gun in the other room through the hole. The gun, the Derringer, was flush with the other side of the hole. And when Tsukijiro pulled the book, the marker string pulled the trigger and the bullet was fired, hitting Tsukijiro. He got hit in the right eye just as he was trying to peer into the peephole. That is the truth behind this case. There's no way. No. No. No! This was it! This was my chance to trap Mizuno! Is bro just gonna confess? This man. He tried to make Mizuno out to be the culprit knowing it wasn't her? I see. If someone were to look into the hole, they would be killed. But the problem is who did it? Who was it who set the trap? The gun was set up on the maid's bookshelf, right? The answer is clear. The culprit must have been... yeah, it had to have been Mizuno. No, it wasn't me! So you're saying that you were in that room not knowing there was a trap in it? Yes! I had no idea. Really? How? The book would be sticking... there's no way you couldn't see. It's the truth! Unless you were never in your room between the time it was set and... I don't think it's too hard to believe she didn't notice. The peephole was hidden between two books. So, you side with her not setting the trap then. You'd think she would notice a gun, but whatever. Okay. I guess we just have to accept she's just very imperceptive. The neutral witness sure is siding with one person a lot. I think she would be the most suspicious from an impartial perspective. Are we saying it had to have been the oldest brother though, right? Because then he could frame Mizuno, kill his brother, and then get the entire inheritance. 2 birds, 1 stone kind of deal. No matter how you look at it, it had to be Mizuno. I'm only saying it could have been anyone that set the trap up. I don't think it's fair trying to make Miss Mizuno out to be a scapegoat. That is a good point. Anybody could have set it up while she was out of the room. I don't accept it. She set the trap. Someone cast her out now. I won't give any of the inheritance to that woman. Oh. Thank you. God, I was getting sick of his ass. He's fine. I didn't hit him that hard. Thank you. I was getting so sick of this. I don't think he's actually the only person who could have done it. I'm still super suspicious of, like, the other 2 guys, but, you know. However, how are we to continue the meeting? Let's adjourn the second Kukuri family inheritance meeting here. What a diva. The third Kukuri family inheritance meeting shall start an hour earlier tomorrow, and this guy will definitely be dead. After all, the time limit is tomorrow at 12. Let's begin an hour before that. Well then, let's break for now. The second Kukuri family inheritance meeting is adjourned. Thank you all! Alright. We did it! We saved the city! Alright, let's move on over. Okay. I mean, I thought the case was a little better. Way better than the first one, I'll tell you that much. The first day was very much like a tutorial. Case wasn't as bad, but it's no Danganronpa or Ace Attorney case. I will say that. I think the greenhouse rotating is kind of goofy, but everything else made a decent... There were some, like, minor nitpicks logistically, like, that I pointed out, but as a whole, I got what they were going for. I liked the idea of a trap. I liked that he was trying to kill Mizuno. That makes total sense. I think... I liked parts of it. That was truly... Yeah, we're wrapping up, but we'll do it next week too, don't you worry. Overall thoughts, I think my biggest issues are definitely the snap mechanic sucks. It just does. The actual discussions are fine. The placing evidence in the right slot to progress is good. That's all well and good. It's the snap mechanic itself that I think really put me off, because I'm being punished for investigating. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do, you know? I went more in depth on it earlier though. And I also just don't think the characters are very interesting, unfortunately. I like our main duo, like, okay. Everyone else is very one note, and I would like a little more depth, a little more personality into them that unfortunately we're just not getting. But as always though, the presentation is amazing. The sprites, the art, the visual, the UI, the music, all of that is just fantastic. Like, this game is eye candy, if nothing else. So I'll give it that. But yeah, we'll have to see how things progress the next day. The oldest brother is so cooked. I'm so sure of it. But we'll see. Until then, let's see. Who are our top 3 chatters? Let me have a peek. Non-Triangle at number 3. Isuru Ruby at number 2, and Boss Buster at number 1. Thank you guys very much. We will be doing Dispatch tomorrow, so if you got time and are interested, stop on by. It's very fun so far. But until then, I would like to thank you all very much for coming. I hope everybody has a great rest of their night, rest of their weekend, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!